You were telling us where the Ankh and the Silver Wings are. That just sounds wonderful. That sounds like it could give us a good name. Let's go for the Ankh.
What about
Oh yeah, where's Silver Wings?
the silver snakes? The silver what?
Silver.
Is that different from the silver snakes? Okay. Sure, let's go talk to them.
Let's go for the wing first.
Yeah.
Ooh, a meadow. Are there trees? On the way to her place, I'm gonna see if there's. Oh. I want to walk over to the trees before we go on to Bushelberry. Oh, fun!
How exciting.
Is Yes, let's go find her. And as we're going through the trees, I want to see if I can sense Titania or any of the Fae, but also just think a little prayer to her. I love this place already.
Yeah, like a subdivision housing.
Can I ask someone how much it costs to buy a house here?
Ooh.
Okay. Do I see any houses for sale in this area? Natural 20? Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, knock on the door then.
No.
Knock knock.
Knock.
Aw. I love halflings.
Well, we heard you ran a guild called the Silver Wings. Possibly.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd love some tea.
We love making you, madam.
Definitely. She's so cute. Sure. I take off my hood. Do you know who I am?
Who do you think she is?
I'm. No. My name is Tika. Wait, who is she?
Who's Malevolence?
Sounds terrifying.
Fuck yeah, we have to join the Dancing Owlbears now.
I don't know about all that. I'm interested in Bushelberry here.
I guess let me love say thank you.
Sure, I probably shouldn't be telling the guild leader from another guild I don't want to while we're interviewing her. What's wrong with the owlbears? Because
Yeah,
I've
we've
heard a
heard
lot
some
of
bad
people like
things.
being afraid of them. Aww.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sewing kit cookies.
Yeah.
She got the good shit out. Oh. You know, let's be honest, we probably can't join them. We're not talented. We're barely ranked.
I love you.
I'm in love with this girl, but I'm also like, I need to be a badass.
Do you let us? So we're kind of acquaintances, and we're wanting to do missions together. Do you allow that? If we're not in the same guild? That's fair.
Yeah, I can get
We had to question. We had to do 3 a year to keep in the city, right? That was the deal. Okay, so that's even fine. That's cool. Right. Okay.
Guys, I kind of love her, like, a lot.
I'm loving this guild. And
Yeah, no.
do we
You
know
get-
what Home Arcana is?
They give you free silver!
Dangerous gangs, drug cartels, and human traffickers are trying to cross it to bring their brand of evil to Texas and America. Governor Greg Abbott is taking them.
What is Home Arcana?
That was the general store,
Yeah.
right? That has like everything.
Yeah, it's where you guys had gone. It had like
okay.
the little gnome boy and then
Oh,
like the big
Oh,
gnome
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
like
That
Walmart.
sounds great.
It
Yeah.
it wasn't like the Walmart, but like it was the place that you skunked. You jerk.
Oh yeah, that's right. We like Home Arcana.
So
I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan.
and she says, but of course you're always welcome to shop around first and then come back to us later.
I'm pretty sold, but I also want to figure out what's going on with the silver snakes, just because I like the name.
Yes. The Silver Snakes are a little bit of a small guild, but they're very kind and fairly competent. So
Oh, can you tell us about the different guilds?
I could possibly tell you a few things. Give me a persuasion check, because she seems a little held up on the kind of giving information. So just give me should be an easy persuasion check. Oh,
Ooh.
definitely.
What?
She says, I could probably tell you about a few. Is there anything specific that you want to ask about besides the snakes?
But the Ankh.
Oh, the Ankh. Oh, perhaps what some would consider probably the most talented guild in the city. Their guildmaster, Dahala, is very talented. She only takes the most talented people, but she also likes to develop talent. I think they do. Their only restriction is that they don't have any gnomes. I think Dahala is a little bit prejudiced. So there are no gnomes in the Ankh, but they're very welcoming. Lots of people who could train you in certain things if you wanted.
Interesting.
And in regards to the snakes, of course. Snakes, 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 snakes. Snakes, 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 snakes.
Sneaky snakes.
It's run by a Yuan-Ti pureblood. I know that's a little bit sketchy in these areas, but Sugan is very nice. But he is kind of a Yuan-Ti purist, who thinks that they should really be the leaders of the vault. Perfectionist, but it
Oh, I'm
you know,
sorry.
it just
Sorry,
depends.
Come back. Sorry, I stepped on my dog.
It's okay. So basically, the Silver Snakes are a bunch of Yuan-Ti purebloods that just like to Yuan-Ti pureblood it up.
Gotcha. So probably not our speed. Is there
Yeah.
any guild that's like we should avoid?
I perhaps would
Besides the owlbears.
avoid the owl bears. And really, I would say that you really don't want to deal with the children. No, no, no. The disciples. They're very combative to anyone who doesn't believe in their king. So,
Who's their king?
Wait, is this the
no, Behemoth, the
Oh,
god of chromatic dragons. So, and they
and
consider
these
him
are the
their-
children of truth?
Yes. No, the disciples.
Oh.
And those are kind of, it just depends on whether you want a bigger guild or a smaller guild. The Silver Wing is fairly large. The Ankh is a good size, as are the Owlbears. Of course, the Knights Remnant are also a fairly large guild, as well as the Four Kings of the Vault. So,
we've met them.
Xavier is such a nice boy.
Oh.
Is he the flamboyant one that accosted us?
Yes. He
Of
called
course.
himself Xavier.
He's a good boy, guys.
Oh, I love her so much. I want to check out the Ankh. I want to see what they have to say.
Yes,
Just
please.
before I make my decision.
Please-
I didn't say this to her.
Oh, okay. And so you guys kind of wrap up and she sends you with biscuits on the way, and she says, "Please, please give Dahala my greetings. I hope she's doing
Oh.
well."
Is she the Ankh?
She's the leader of the
Yeah.
Ankh. Yes.
Oh, we'll let her know. Well, we'll have our decision soon.
As we're saying goodbye, I just shove as many cookies in my mouth and say goodbye with a mouthful of cookies.
They're like I don't know if you like those butter cookies, but like they're those, but
They're
like
amazing.
Oh yeah, I took absolutely as many as she would give me, and
Yeah,
then also
same.
shoved as many as I could in my
okay,
face.
yeah. She gave you like a tin, Tika,
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
Oh,
like a tin of cookies.
I
I
vowed
love
to,
her.
as we leave for the house, I'm like, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's the best one.
Yeah, unless the Ankh impresses me, I think I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
I love her.
The only thing that would make me not like sign up immediately is if she had given me milk, because gosh, my mouth is so really dry. Those butter cookies.
So
I'll
as
offer her my water skin if she wants a drink.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
Alright, so as you guys are drinking and chatting about how great the Silver Wing is, you guys eventually get to the Golden District. Much nicer houses. It's a little bit sparser here because each house is a bit larger. You see that like the stalls are also like even the people who are selling stuff are selling like nice like clothes, like even though they're out in the outside. Eventually, in the distance, you see a because again, I will tell you guys, the map really doesn't do justice of how big this city is.
Yeah.
In the distance, you see a fairly large like
Ooh,
castle,
excuse me.
and then eventually you guys kind of come to see as you guys are kind of drawn to that a little bit away from it. You see another large house that you would probably consider a chateau, some sort of mansion.
okay, interesting.
And you guys are, of course, people are still kind of going around just talking about selling their wares. They're like, come get the most latest fashions. Come get the best apple pies. Things like that. So,
I'm gonna see if I can something. Excuse me, we're looking for what is her name?
Tahala.
Sahala. Where would we find her?
so you guys go all the way to the chateau, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I
you're
guess
just,
it's
or
that where
are
we're
you just,
going.
or are you just asking about?
I'm just asking where to go.
Oh,
Is
probably.
it the castle or is it the chateau?
Like a little kind of squat dwarf who's like selling jewelry. Like, you want to go to the chateau?
Oh, is that what? That was. Thank you, lovely. Thank you.
Yes, I wouldn't call her Dihala either.
What should we call her?
What would we call her?
She prefers to be called Clem.
That's a name.
Thank you.
Good
You
day.
got anything blue?
I got very nice sapphire with silver.
What is
I like
it?
sapphires.
Got a
Yeah,
ring?
he pulls it out and it's like a necklace. It's like a sapphire in the shape of a teardrop, and it's kind of got a little silver that kind of outlines it a little bit longer, kind of like a what do you call it? Like
How
a.
much are you wanting for it?
And he says, he looks at you up and down. He says, 4 gold.
How many?
That's ridiculous. Way too expensive.
He says,
I gave him 4 gold immediately.
Oh no! Fuck you!
I wanted the sapphire necklace so bad.
all
No!
right.
I was gonna do. You suck.
All right, so as you are making, are you as you
My
are
character was
as you are throwing the
Entire thing.
as you are
throwing
throwing
a
this
fit.
fit, as you're throwing a fit, your friend just kind of sidles up to you and kind of just hands and just takes the necklace. That's a nice silver chain too. And you're continuing on, and the dwarf is now just staring at you.
Lovely.
Are you
I love sapphires.
are you going to buy too, or are you just going to keep complaining?
You know what? Goodbye. Just go.
So you
Oh, hey,
guys,
does this do anything?
does what do anything?
I'm gonna yell at him. Does this necklace do anything special, or is it just a necklace?
He says it makes you look very snappy.
Thank you.
It's a very snappy dresser.
I'm
Uh,
gonna knock on the chateau door.
All right. Well, you can't just knock on it. It's like it's
Oh.
got a nice little like fencing as you guys like iron fencing with like kind of as you guys kind of approach. There's people kind of playing out in the yard. They're kind of running around. There's a couple guards and say and they say business, and it's kind of there's a half orc and like an elf. And they're kind of dressed in kind of medium armor.
Yes, we're looking for information about the Ankh Guild.
I can answer your questions here, the elf says, unless there's someone specifically you want answers from.
We have a message for I don't know. Is it Clem? Is it? I don't know what her name is.
You want to talk to the guildmaster?
Yes,
Oh.
Bushelberry has sent us with a message for her.
Well, this'll be enjoyable.
Oh God.
Clem! And then you see kind of a figure kind of stands up from like the first part. Like the chateau is kind of broken into like two parts, and she kind of like figure kind of stands up from like the first rooftop of the floor, and like just flips off of it and just lands on the ground.
3-point landing.
And then just runs to you guys, and you guys see that it's like a tiefling woman,
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
she's got like a bow on her back, and she looks at you all. Well, what do you want?
Is this based on Haley?
And she just looks at you and
It's
says,
Haley.
"All right, what do you want?"
We're interested in the Ankh Guild. We
Now,
wanted to hear about it.
you have to understand that we only take very talented people. Are you very talented
this guy's
people?
birds talented.
The Queen of the Summer Court thought I was talented enough.
Is Prospero back at this point?
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
And she looks at you all and she says, "You," and then she points at you, Tika, and she says, "I like tieflings."
Oh, same girl, same. How's it
I have
going?
horns.
Maybe
I'm not good at D&D voices, just so we're
It's alright.
aware.
It's alright.
In
It's
case that
alright.
was
It's
clear.
alright.
I have horns.
I practice by myself, talking to myself in different voices. That's the only reason why I can do like half crappy voices.
Side note, tangent. I had to pretend to be. I was a shapeshifter, and I had to pretend to be somebody else, and that's the closest I got to doing voices. And all of my friends hate that voice,
All
and
right.
specifically killed that character off, so I couldn't do it anymore.
Oof. Oof. Rip. We encourage voices here. So.
In fact, we hear them all the time.
Yeah. Truly. Truly. And so she looks at you and says, "How about y'all come to the yard and show
Bring
me
our
what you
milk
got?"
steaks.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So
I'm nervously looking for Prospero at this point. Like he's the most talented person of me, so I'm
Me.
looking.
so eventually, you guys get to the yard. No, no Prospero in sight.
Man.
She's like, "Do y'all need dummies, or are you just going to show me a cool trick?"
I'll take it.
I'll take a dummy.
All right. And she snaps, and like, two people run to the chateau, and they're carrying like dummies. Afterwards, they have two dummies out, and she's like, "I think that'll be enough, unless your friend thinks she needs one too. He needs one too."
No, I'll just use theirs, thank you.
All right. Let's start with the tiefling girl. I really like her. You look like you have some
Okay.
spunk.
Oh God. Okay.
What do you do? What's your name?
My name is Tika, and I want to set sail.
You want to Ooh.
Set
My goal is
sail.
to my goal is to become fabulously rich and own my own ship one day.
Ah, fabulously rich, doable. Own your own ship means that you gotta get to the third floor, and I see that you're still new, but we can help you with that.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You're new. Not
Alright.
much of a rind on you.
And she says, she looks at you and says,
None of y'all seen Westworld. That's funny if you've seen Westworld.
"Oh my gosh, I hate you." And what was I saying? She says, "Well, Tika, I would like to see what you got. What do you do?"
Great question. You see, I feel like 5e rogues are not as equipped as the 3.5e rogues that I'm used to.
Okay,
So
it's all
let
right.
me
She looks at you and she
figure.
says, "Scouting, fighting,
Uh,
assassination."
assassination. I'm great at sneak attacks and kind of blending in with my environment.
Ooh, let me see. How about this? You first hit that dummy, and then once you hit it, I'll count down to 30, and you have to try to hide somewhere within 50 yards of me.
What does the area look like again?
It looks like kind of a. It looks like there's the chateau and there's kind of like an open field, but they've got a couple like bushes and trees. And he says, "If I can't spot you, and I am very talented, if I can't spot you in 30 seconds, we'll say you're pretty good at it."
Oh, good. Sounds great.
May the dice be with you.
Thanks. That's what I'm hoping.
So first,
Am I attacking first?
you are attacking first. So you got a dummy that's about 20 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm actually gonna use. I'm gonna stick with my range attack and use my hand crossbow this time.
Right. And she says, "Ooh, bow user, crossbow, impressive." So you're on her good side for the moment.
Yeah. So I will.
The roll to attack. It's a stationary dummy.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. You hit it right in the middle of the head part,
Woo!
and the bolt goes through. She says 30 seconds,
Okay.
and she like
So
closes her eyes. So you see like there's the house, which is probably about like 100 feet away. There's some bushes in the area. You see some dummies. There are also people that are kind of like practicing around the area.
And as she's running away from me, I'm gonna like cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
aw,
So you now have a
thanks.
plus 10 to your hiding.
So,
Stealth.
I'm gonna try to hide in plain sight and hide amongst the others who are practicing whatever.
Okay. Go ahead and give me because her eyes are closed, a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Oh God, I need that plus 10.
You're welcome, Darth.
So that's a
So
25. Okay. So you're kind of go eventually over to some of the people that are practicing. You see two people like dueling, and for a second you guys see Tika, and then for in the next split second you guys aren't really noticing where she went.
I also have a rapier to blend in with the duelist.
Yep. So and you basically with your stealth check you're moving your body because the guy's a little bit bigger than you. You're basically moving it the exact
Hiding behind.
way that he's like
Yes.
swinging in order to like hide from her.
Wonderful.
And so after about 30 seconds, you've matched this guy's rhythm. Clem kind of looks around. It's kind of spotting around. Ooh. And she says, "Calling me impressed."
Yay!
And she
I
says,
did it.
and you eventually come out, and she comes out to greet you, and she holds out her hand. She says, "Dahala Clemency Cha, but my friends call me Clem. You are certainly welcome to
Yeah.
join us, Miss Talented?
Well, I'm going to accept because I am blushing. I like being told I'm talented. Go figure.
Yes. So, I do hope that you do well. Now, the other two.
I'll let him go first. I'm waiting on someone.
All right.
Still, like, getting real nervous.
Eventually, you see a little dot in the sky.
Okay, gosh. Oh no.
All right. So,
Well, now that you can see him, can't you snap him out and snap him right onto your shoulder?
If he's at 100 feet.
not quite there.
Yeah.
You just see a dot in the sky,
Okay. I'll
and
step up to the
she looks at
plate.
you and I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, then first I'll hold out my hands, and a golden bow embossed with green vines will appear in my hands.
Ooh, I'm liking him already. And she kind of leans over to you, Tika, kind of like more familiar with you now.
Yay.
And then I'll pull back on the string, and a shining white arrow will appear.
Ooh, very talented.
And then I'll shoot at the dummy.
All right, roll to hit. It's really not that hard to miss. Please don't miss.
18.
18. So you hit it, hit it in the torso.
And then my eyes are going to flash red, and I'm going to face step right between the two dummies, and they're both going to catch on fire.
Ooh. Okay,
I'm
so you face step and catch things on fire, and she looks at you and says, My. Now that's fancy. Don't you think so, my friend Tika?
Oh, very fancy. I agree.
Would
Concur.
you say he qualifies as a very talented person?
Despite the fact he stole that sapphire from me,
Oh,
sure. That's salty.
thievery.
Didn't
That's-
steal, I bought it
steal it.
first.
That's a little petty, don't you think, little one?
He didn't.
I bought it first.
He
Oh.
bought it.
Not a steal.
All right. Well,
A
that's
little
okay.
salty.
It's all right. Pettiness is okay sometimes.
Good, because I'm very petty.
That's all right. So, I won't even tell you how petty I am. And she
Oh, goodness.
and she looks at you and says, "An invitation's out to you as well. Your name?
Renvari Amastasia.
Renvari Amastasia. Fairly fancy, but a little hard to say.
You can call me Ren.
Ren. All right. Last one.
Is Prospero close enough to me
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna snap him to me.
And she looks at you and says, "Ah, another magician."
And then I'm going to it's like, okay, buddy, you ready?
And
Oh, God.
he looks at you and he like does this. He's like,
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to I'm gonna have him do a little dance. And then while
you
he's
could
doing
do.
that,
How about this? I'll let you choose. You can animal handling or persuasion with him.
while he's doing that, I'm going to
You should turn into an owl and dance with him in sync.
That'd be cute.
I'm gonna do that. That's what I was gonna do.
You're a polymorph. Okay, how about this? How about you give me an animal handling and a performance check? The animal
Okay.
handling will take care of Prospero, and the performance will be you.
Me. So I'm gonna wild shape into an owl that looks exactly.
Okay.
So this animal handling is a 16,
Okay.
and performance is a 3.
All right. So over here, Prospero like spreads out his arms, and if you guys have ever seen like a tiny owl break dance, you're seeing it now. He's like doing flips and crazy things with his wings, and then like your
I
friend.
appreciate that Carl thought that like us seeing a dancing owl was normal. Just like, if you ever seen it, he's doing it.
Yeah, and like your friend shrinks down to an owl that looks like Prospero, and like he starts basically like doing like the robot like awkwardly, like how there's like a person that's like dancing real well on one side and then you got another person that's like what do I do next to this person? That's basically what he's doing. And Clem is kind of staring you down. It's like, at this point, I might only invite his owl. What do you think?
Oh no!
He's got some good spells in his arsenal. Why don't we let him cast a spell? He's pretty cool.
All right, one more chance, little boy.
Okay. I'm going to unwild shape myself in that case,
Okay.
and I am
And she says, I do appreciate your horn. Tiefling as well?
not quite.
Ah, weird. All
M-
right.
more of a no, not per se. And I'm still like awkwardly just like
All right. Anyways,
start like
oh,
muttering.
all right. Okay. Spell.
Um,
One
I'm going
chance.
I'm going
Go.
to like bend my fingers and like concentrate, and then I'm going to use my spirit totem
Okay.
and make a bear spirit.
A bear spirit, and
Yeah. So,
make it do what?
oh, I mean, this it's just I don't know what it does. It just sort of sits there, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's part of the circle of the shepherd. So I'm just gonna like, and I'm gonna make it roar, and everyone's gonna get temporary hit points. Yay!
Okay. So she looks at you. She says,
Everyone gets eight. Everyone gets eight
All right.
temporary hit points.
Everybody gets 8 temporary hit points. That's within 30 feet of it.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh.
see some of the duelists start going at it a little harder. She says, useful, impressive, but I'm still more impressed by your little owl. And you can see that Prospero is now like dancing around the totem pole, like the totem, and it's just like going hard. She says,
Is he allowed to join the guild?
she, and he's
I,
like,
if you don't let him in, you can't get the bird. Just there's that.
well, I think we have enough magicians. I'm sorry, my dear boy.
Oh,
I
no.
just don't think you're talented enough.
Yikes.
That's
Although
fine.
I do feel that you would fit in very well with my friend Xavier. Right over there at that big castle.
Xavier's the crazy people, right? The guy we met.
The Four Kings.
Oh, great. I'm gonna have Prospero come back over to my shoulders as well. Thank you for the audition, if you will.
No problem, my dear. Here, have a little memory. And she hands you like a little tiny, tiny, tiny ankh that's like made of like iron.
Mm-hmm.
She says, this is to show that you even got an audience here. So,
I'm gonna keep it away from Prospero because he is a fairy creature, and
and he
is that a
just,
thing?
and he what?
The fairy is still not like iron. Is that a thing?
It's cold iron that they don't like.
Oh, okay.
I'm stuck in this voice.
I'm stuck in this point.
Well,
You picked the totem of all things.
That's the coolest thing I have.
You got a flame spear.
That's true.
And she looks at you and says, my dear boy, maybe someday when you improve yourself, and I believe that maybe you can improve yourself, you might get one of these
Maybe.
cool little pins. And she points to her pin, which is just like an arrow and like a bow and arrow that's making like a cross. And yeah, and it's made of gold.
Gold.
Gold. And she says, don't worry, the Ankh always welcomes very talented people. So if you find yourself someday very talented, you will always be welcome.
I'm gonna like bow deeply and go to a shop.
Yep. And she says, now, Am I to find you two's acceptance final?
Can you describe the perks and the requirements real quick?
Ah, of course. Guild fees include about 15 gold a month. You are able to stay here at the Noble Oak Chateau in your own room if you so chose. We do also have some very good deals with some of the people in the Golden District, just in case you wanted some things. Um, of course, we do require some guild missions done about 3 times a year, as well as you are also sometimes required to go help out the people at Regalia Castle.
What's happening at Regalia Castle?
Oh, that's where my friend Xavier lives, and sometimes they do need a little bit of help from more talented people.
Why do you say that?
Have you ever met the boy?
I have. I have
Unfortunately.
actually.
Well, though he has managed to gather some very good people, he runs his guild about the same way that he talks. So, sometimes the vice captain does smartly ask for help.
I see. Uh, I thought he was S ranked. Is that not right?
The boy. She laughs. Oh no, dear. No, dear. No, no. He is not S ranked. He is.
Oh,
He is. He is but an A ranker. Granted, they have a lot of A rankers over there, but there's no S rankers over there. It's
oh.
alright. We do have four of those in here, one including me. You're a very talented guildmaster.
You are so talented indeed.
Ah, that's true. And she says
Hair flip.
she kind of flips her hair and she kind of takes her arrow and bow and arrow from her back and shoots at the dummy. And for a second you think it would hit, but it like barely misses, right? And she looks at the bow. She says, "Must be something wrong with it." And she like throws it to the ground. She says, "I'll get a new one later."
Okay.
So,
Never
uh,
mind the message.
yeah. So,
That's unique.
she says, "So, yes, no, welcome to the Ankh. It's your
Can
choice."
we can we come back in like an hour? We gotta talk it over.
Sure.
I mean, I've already accepted. So.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
Have I? Wait.
no, she's asking you a finalization here.
Oh.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Let us think about it for a while.
She says, "Go enjoy some of the shops on the Golden District. And you know what? How about this? You tell them that you had something with Clem today, and you'll probably get a free meal."
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Meals are
Thank you.
nice. We didn't ask any of the other benefits of being an Ankh. Just
Well, she
Okay.
explained them.
okay.
No, it's
Free housing. Well,
Yeah.
free as
Housing.
in guild fee housing. Guild fee housing, which is fairly cheap, 15 gold a month, for a nice place in this nice chateau. Lots of discounts around the Golden District, as well as trainers if you wanted to train in a specific battle area or anything like that, because they're all very talented, or if you needed study. So,
is there rules about working with outside guild people?
no gnomes.
Okay, no
Oh.
notes. Got it.
Why no gnomes?
She says, she looks at you and she just says,
Oh God.
"Because they're awful."
Oh.
Is out of game. Is the reason why she hates gnomes why I think
No, she just hates gnomes, man.
okay.
She says, "No gnomes, and we're good."
Okay then.
Okay.
All right, we good?
Yep.
Good.
All right,
We'll see you.
we'll see you in about an hour. I trust you'll come back. We are the most talented.
She's really like banking on being the most talented.
Yep.
She really is. So do
I would
we?
I would say if you got offered a place in the, I assume we're walking
You
back
guys
to
see
the
you guys see
farm.
Melchior just like awkwardly waiting outside.
Who's
Um,
Melchior? Oh,
Our
right,
friend.
right. My bad.
wow, wow.
Wow.
Like you knew my name. Shut up.
It's on the
Just
bottom of
keep
the
them
screen,
going.
guys. Bottom of
It's
this
on Twitch.
bottom of the screen. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Um, well, I think if you got accepted to them, I feel like they are a rather well-to-do guild. It'd be good to have allies in multiple guilds.
That's true.
And if you got accepted, good for you. Like it seems to be an honor. And I would like to go find a small shop that has that sells like maybe jewelry that I can get like a small silver chain to put on and give it to Prospero.
You run into that dwarf again.
Yes, excuse me. I happen to have a small silver chain that I can put over
Uh,
my owl?
yeah.
How much would that cost me?
6 silver. Yeah.
It's fine.
Alright. And
I'm gonna give him the money, and I'm gonna put the little ankh on it and give it to Prospero.
Prospero
Here.
like looks at it, like looks at you, looks down at it. He like flies up, sits on your shoulder. He like pats your head.
Aww.
It's
You
okay.
just you deserve it, buddy.
Alright.
You were pretty good. That bear totem was cool.
Anything else you guys want to find out?
Well, so I want to talk to Tika. Be like, so, what do you think? Do you like her or Bushelberry better?
I feel like we could probably get more out of the Ankh, especially because we'll have housing, we're going to get discounts in the gold district, and it seems like they have a lot of connections with the other guilds. It seems like a lot of the guilds ask them for help, and I want to be part of the guild that's like the best, you know?
That's true.
Honestly, I think the ankh would be good for both of you. I personally don't need a place to stay. I have a place to stay already, so
You could
I-
still go on missions with us. I think we work
Oh,
well
yeah.
together.
No, I think that's perfectly fine. I think that if you would like to go to, that would be a good thing to do for you.
Well, if you ever need anything, just let us know and we can use our discount.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. Yeah.
That's also another
Gladly.
thing. If we're all part of different guilds, we're going to get more benefits, and we can help each other out.
Exactly.
So, are you going
I'm
to join
still
the guild,
miffed.
or?
I'm still miffed about not, but it's okay.
So,
I'm not
well, you can
saying
try
that.
out again later. So,
Yeah.
I
You
bet
could
we're all gonna grow. and
Something
you
was
can
a
get-
little bit suspicious with her. How she missed hitting that dummy. Like, is no one else?
I didn't see that. I don't know.
Oh,
She missed an arrow. She's supposed to be very talented.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
I don't know. That's something to be. I don't know, to see about. I don't know if that says something about her or it says something that someone's.
Maybe she just doesn't use a bow. She's got another weapon she uses.
Maybe
she's
that's it.
practicing. I don't.
Hmm.
Because she is S rank. She must have done something awesome. Multiple.
Yeah, I mean, she's surrounded by such talented people. She has to be
Exactly.
So talented.
so talented.
Maybe
Hashtag-
I can help her with her bow work.
Hashtag talented
Hashtag so
Ankh.
talented.
Hashtag so talented.
So we'll join that. What about you? Are you going to join anything, or are you just gonna?
I wanted to go talk to another couple of people before, but I think I'll join up with someone eventually. I wanted to check out who was it?
For your health.
For your health.
Well, I feel like Irindia would want me to go check out For Your Health. Like, I don't know if I want to do that,
It's up to
but
you.
do I know anything about like the Morning Star? Is that like a thing?
The Morning Star. Give me investigation check. You're asking. I guess you guys are eating,
Yeah,
getting a free meal at a nice
Yeah,
little
we're
outer. You guys are in the outer stand.
6.
You don't really know much about the Morning Star, except for you know that they kind of hang out in Silver Meadow.
Okay.
Oh, we were just there. Could we get there and back to here in an hour?
Well, here, let's do this. Why don't you go talk to Clem and just go and give him your offer, and I can start my way over to Silver Meadow and meet you there.
Sure, we'll meet you over there.
Okay, lovely.
Split the party.
All right. So you guys accept Clem's offer, just for brevity, both
Yes.
of you. Yep. She gives you both a hug, very
Aw.
happily. She gives you your pins and she says, "Now, all you have to do if you want a room is to apply with our treasurer, and they will get you a room, okay? Now, if you need that right away tonight, you just come in whenever you're feeling tired, and we'll get you a room, alright?
All right.
Also, you don't have to stay here if you don't want. You can get yourself a house. We could probably get you a discount here in the Golden District, but a house in the Golden District is fairly expensive, even with a discount."
I'm cool with living here. What about you, Tika?
Yeah, I'm cool.
And like when you guys, she does kind of let you guys in, and like it's the inner part is like this just huge hall with like this grand staircase, kind of wooden area, and like the walls are all like decorated. There are people walking around, they're talking, things like that. There's lots of rooms, so
Can we find the treasure?
yeah, you find the treasure easily. The treasure's name is she is a half elf named Marin.
Name.
That's
She's
a pretty name.
No, it's not. It's a shitty name.
why? What's wrong with
What
Marin?
the fuck?
Fuck
Okay.
Marines.
Jack is angry, dude.
I'm
Why is Jack
salty
so
over the
angry
last
about that?
Marin.
Why
I'm
is Jack?
salty over the last Marin.
Alright, so uh,
Salty.
I guess I like that name a lot. Yeah, I've used that name, haven't I? Oh yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah, dead
I'm
girl.
gonna say yeah.
Oh yeah, dead girl.
Oh yeah, dead
A
girl.
dead girl that tried to kill our whole party.
Okay, my bad. But this Marin is a fiery little half elf. Uh, she is a little chubby, but she's got like kind of long, luscious red hair. She's wearing kind of like a dress, just kind of like a frilly dress that kind of goes down to her ankles, and she says, "How can I help you?"
We're trying to join the guild and we need to pay our dues.
Oh,
Get a
yes.
room.
So, 15 gold for the first month, unless, and for each of you. Now, between the two of you, you'd be able to either get a good single room, or if you guys wanted to share, we can, for when, you know,
Well, singles
relationship.
fine. Singles fine.
Oh,
Well, wait. If we share a room, are the dues?
no, everyone has to pay the same dues.
Okay.
It's just sometimes we like to put people together if they want to be together, you know, just 'cause.
No, singles are fine.
All right. So you guys are given like these like heavy, like big old like gothic keys. Um, she's like, "Don't lose those." Um, and she's like, and here are your pins. And she gives you your Oh wait, no, Dahala already gave you your pins. He says, "So you're pretty much good to go. The only thing is that we do ask that anytime you're out and about that you want to have the pin on. That way everyone knows who you are, and everyone knows who the Ankh are, and everyone knows how cool we are."
Because we're the most talented.
Yeah!
Ooh, dab, dab, dab. Okay.
Very talented. Dab, dab, dab.
Hashtag best. So
Hash-
talented.
Hashtag so talented. Hashtag the Ankh's got talent, dude.
Hashtag the Elks cocktail.
Alright. So you guys go.
AGT.
You went to basically you go back. You're back at the Silver Meadow all the way.
I'm just going right back to Cookie Lady.
Okay.
I'm gonna go join
Yes.
up.
All right.
I wanted to join up with her anyway,
Okay. So
but
she
I'm gonna have to join
she
up with
does
Silver
she
Wing.
does she does give you, she welcomes you back, gives you some more cookies, gives you a tin of cookies, and she says,
I'm gonna give some to Prospero.
yep.
Cookie.
She gives you the little silver feather. Um, and she says that, um, just come here if you need to do any messages. And then there's a big mailbox specifically for us um, for quests that are specifically requested for to be done by us.
Lovely. Okay. Thank you. Do I pay you the due? Oh,
Oh, no, dear, we pay them at the end of the month, so you
um,
still have half half half
oh,
half a month to go.
okay, lovely. Well, is there anything that needs doing
You could
now?
you could check you
The
could
mailbox.
you could check the either the mailbox or our typically that's for if you want to just grab something and go.
Mhm.
We usually take most things that aren't taken in the morning and put them on the job board.
Okay, lovely. Well, thank you. I'm gonna hand Prospero a cookie.
Prospero bows to her deeply, dabs for a second,
Yeah.
and
I
Dabs.
love Prospero.
then continues on.
And I'm gonna attach the silver feather to my earring.
All right.
So it's like I have a feather earring
Dangly
now.
feather earring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Silver Wing. Banana.
Question.
Yes.
It's more my speed anyway. There's green grass over on this.
This this is more just like an out of character DM question.
Aye aye.
Everything that we like, our money that we bought that you gave us, that was like to buy things that we didn't get like just traditionally with our like character, correct?
Yeah.
Or is that to buy everything?
Nah. We'll,
Okay, cool.
we'll just we'll just say you guys got starting stuff and 500 gold, because that's
Okay.
how else would you get to the vault?
Yeah,
That's true. Can we,
In a cart.
In a cart.
in a
Yeah.
cart.
You can
before
not have
we
500 gold if you would like.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Hang on.
Before Tika and I leave to go meet our friend, can we check the guild missions for the Ankh? See what needs to be done.
Sure.
Yeah.
What ranking you looking at?
The ones that our friend can do.
Your friend can do?
Yeah.
There
So the
is.
lowest of the low.
Well, we can
uh,
take him on D ranked with us, can't we? Are we D or
No.
are we C?
We're D. We're D.
D.
Easy.
I'm like F.
Hey,
there
I'm only D because I talked my way into it.
there is a D ranked mission on there that says slaying of gnolls in Windvale.
Let's do it. Let's kill
There
things.
is
Regular Knowles or
yeah, I hate you so much. There is
What'd you say?
another
regular Knowles.
D ranked
Oh.
mission that is currently about exploring the deep lake of Windvale.
Ooh, let's go there.
You
And
think we can wait? Can any of us? Can we survive underwater right now?
and then the last one.
Just over there.
There is an E ranked mission on there that's left. That is please help me find the perfect birthday present.
Let's avoid that one. That one doesn't sound fun.
Let's go to the lake.
How are we going to explore it? Can you go underwater?
No, but there's probably gonna be boats.
We could take both of them and just do them both.
Boats and
Okay.
hoes.
We're gonna take both of them,
All right.
Yeah.
So,
and then we'll go meet our friend.
okay.
Um,
Your mission post.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander down to the mission posting.
All right, so you go kind of behind Elena's house, and there's that big mailbox she was talking about, and there's a posting that says Silverwing job postings. It's very like well,
It's the Girl
Penmanshiped.
Scouts.
The Girl Scout.
and it's barely ordered. Like there's a column that's like E rank, there's a column that's D ranked. Unlike
Lovely.
the other one is where yours guys was just like things were posted, basically. Um, are you looking at your missions?
Yes, the ones that I'm allowed to do.
All right, so E ranked says there's one that says please find my cats. Um, and you see that there is like some small text in there, but there is like a big, just giant sign that says, "Please find my
Find my
cats."
cats.
There is another one that says, "Need a flunky for a day." Another one that says, uh, "Hunt down what's destroying my farm."
My farm.
Farm.
And then the last one is actually, but there's one that's not under all the columns here,
Hmm.
and it says it's like separate from all the columns. Basically, it's not under a specific one. It's just
Anything.
way to the side, and it's in very like nice like paper
Hmm.
stationery with kind of like nice penmanship, and it says, "Would like a test subject for a day."
I'm gonna go with the cat one.
Okay.
The test subject one sounds scary.
All right, so you pulled the cat off one. You're reading it.
I'm gonna look at Prospero. Prospero, what do you think? What do you think, buddy?
Prospero like looks at you and kind of like points at one specific part of the request.
What does it say?
So the first part of his wing goes to, "Please find my kitten
Hmm.
who is currently out uh who has currently escaped at the same time with my displacer beast."
Oh, oh. I'm gonna put it back on the and go back on the
And then you see over
the
to the
board.
side the paper that says test subject wanted twinkles.
It
Don't do it.
It
Don't do it.
twinkles.
Don't do it. It's a
Do it.
trap. It's a trap.
Don't be a coward.
I'm gonna say, what do you think of that one, Prospero?
Prospero like looks at you and he's like, "Meh." He's like,
That's a no.
he says he like puts at his wing to his eyes and he says,
Mhm.
so that that means look at it. Like
Okay, I'm gonna
look.
go look at it.
Okay. It says, and as you read it, you seem to hear like a faint woman voice. It's just like, "Would really like some help for the day. I just need to test some rituals. You might learn some new magics if you would like. I would appreciate some help. Payment is 500 gold." And then it's signed in big letters. It says, "Vigilant Keeper, Haley Kindheart."
Well, she sounds pleasant, Haley Kindheart. What do you think, Prospero?
Prospero says, he slaps his wing on the 500 gold part.
Yeah.
So we should take it. I don't like the testing of things, but maybe she needs someone to help test a ritual
Shit, for
on
500
me.
gold,
But,
there's very little things I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
um,
And we get to split the dice.
and I suppose we could see what it is, and then maybe if we don't want it, we give it back on the board. I'll go ahead and take it.
All right. So you take it, and you hear like a when you pick up the paper, you see to hear a faint.
Oh my
Wow.
I found the main quest line.
God.
No, like it just seems like
Oh.
this paper is magical by the looks of it,
That's-
made to attract somebody. Like you feel like the paper is made to try and attract people.
it worked. It looks like it's a good thing.
Again, there's very, like, the fact that you're like,
Yeah.
500 gold, and you're still thinking about it.
All right.
So we meet up.
So you guys meet up. Where are you guys meeting up?
We were going to him. He was gonna wait for us.
Okay,
to
so
meet
you
up.
guys meet at the Silver Meadow.
I got my silver feather on my earring now.
To be
Nice.
fair, the silver wing is pretty friggin' dope.
You also
It is pretty
see
cool.
you also see Tika that he is holding a tin.
A 10. Oh shit, you got more cookies?
Yes, would you like some?
Yes, friend.
Oh,
I would
gosh.
definitely like some.
I'm gonna hand out cookies.
Oh yeah.
I give a cookie to everyone
Do
and
you
put
think?
and then put the rest of the cookie tin in my. How many cookies are in it?
Probably a good 30.
Okay,
Woohoo!
I'm gonna give you each a cookie like in Prospero, and then put the other 27.
Do you think that if we went back there and just had like cookies with that, like with what's her face? Because I love her.
I'm sure you
Like,
can visit um anytime. I feel like it would be okay.
good.
So we have 2 missions we can do together. Did you find any?
I did. I found a very interesting mission. I'm not sure what it is, but it seemed lucrative. So what are your missions? Let's look at
We've
those
got
first.
go take care of some gnolls. That gives a reward of how much does it reward us?
That's a great question. We did not look at that.
125.
125 gold reward for killing gnolls. We've got one that we explore a lake that's worth
78 gold pieces.
78 gold. And these are both D rank missions, so you can go on them with us
Oh,
and
that'd be
get your rank up.
lovely. Yeah.
And what's yours?
I just have to go help someone out for a day. It's nothing big.
Yeah, that sounds easy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little apprehensive about it, basically being, there to help them for a full.
Are we going to do it together?
I mean, we can. They said they only need one person, but we can show up with 3, and I figure like it might be okay. Make the
How
work
much does
quite
it
quicker.
pay?
A decent amount.
How much exactly?
50 gold pieces?
Inside check!
Alright, yelling.
18.
Deception check.
4.
Your friend is sweating bullets.
Why are you lying to us, friend?
What? I'd rather like to keep it all for myself if it's possible. I need to give someone. So I didn't want to tell you how much it was and then have to share it because I feel like I wanted to keep this for myself.
What
I
a
have
good
to-
boy, so honest.
Well, how much is it that you want to keep it all for yourself?
I'm not keeping it for me. I'm giving it to someone. It's 500 gold.
What?
What?
You want to keep 500 gold to yourself?
No, I'm not keeping it myself. I'm giving it to
To
my
who?
mentor.
Oh.
What kind of
What?
goody two shoes are you?
Well,
Okay. How about if we do it together? You could keep 400, give the 2 of us each 50. So we can at least get something out of it.
I guess that seems fair. I just feel like I owe him a lot, for a number of reasons, and he wants to set up a shop here, and I think this would go a long way to helping. And we don't get along on eye to eye on, but I feel like I owe him this much for helping me.
That's fair. I can understand that.
But let's do your Noel thing first. That sounds fun.
Knoll thing first? Okay. Where are we going for the
lake
knolls?
thing? But
What?
can we like take a rest for like 30 minutes? Because
Well, do you know how to? Let's pick the one and then we can take a rest because I can also rest. But do you know how to breathe underwater?
no, I don't think I do.
Before we actually go somewhere else, can I find before we go on an adventure and we leave the town there, I do want to go and to look at some stores, but I don't know what store would have what I need.
Alright, what are you looking for?
I either want a smoke bomb or some sort of like scarf or cloak that can conceal my identity.
Okay. Um, Go ahead and give me just an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, I suck.
Um, in terms of the scarf and something to hide your identity, you can pretty much find any clothes shop, and they'll be able to sell you kind of a scarf pretty easy in whatever color you like that you think would hide your identity. The smoke bomb, you don't seem to find too much, although people tell you that probably the more extracty guilds probably sell those.
uh, extracty.
They say, fast hands.
So,
So the
so
happy gay men.
the happy gay men. Okay, so I'm gonna go find Robin Hood and his
Uh,
band of merry men
all
again.
right, you're back at that fence. They're like, and same woman earlier looks at you and says, "Ugh, what do you want?"
Um, do you guys sell smoke bombs?
Maybe. How much money do you have?
Man,
As much as it needs to be. How much are you selling them for?
Give me a persuasion check. Oh, not bad. She looks at you and she says, "A gold apiece."
Hmm. How many silver goes into gold again?
10.
10.
10. I'll give you 5 silver
Hmm. Per bomb?
per bomb.
Okay, give me another persuasion check.
Okay.
You seem to be
Intimidate.
doing.
Oh God,
Uh,
no!
let's see. How about this? You buy it for a gold piece, or you don't get anything at all.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll buy 3 for gold. I'll buy 3.
3. All right, you buy 3 smoke bombs. Okay, so basically, what they will do. All right, so write this down. All right, you
Mhm.
can throw them in an area. They have a distance of 30 feet. Okay,
Okay.
and they will make the probably surrounding uh like a yeah like a 10-foot radius from the sphere. It will make it heavily obscured. You feel?
Yeah. Would I be able to see in a smoke bomb with my dark vision?
Mm, it, not exactly, but maybe if you practice with them, I'll let you be able to kind of see through them easier.
We can practice with our naturally talented people.
Woo! We can. Great.
Yeah, you can practice
Um,
Can I actually? I'm
perceive
gonna go
through
ahead and buy 5.
5. And she
5.
says, mm, mm, "Do I like you enough to give you 5?"
The answer is yes, you do.
She's like, "Oh, wait." She looks at your chest and she's like, "Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? 5 it is. You know what? Actually, also, let's make it 8 silver and just remember my name, okay?"
Do I have the Ankh symbol on my chest or something?
Yes.
Okay.
She says,
All right.
"I'm Mary. We're the backdoor bandits. We're extractors. If you guys just ever need some help."
Okay.
So 8 silver
Okay.
pieces. So that'll be 40 silver pieces total. So 4 gold, 4, 5. Got a
Cool.
20% discount, girl.
I'm about it. All right.
All right.
Cool.
Tell me where I can sell some arrows at.
Sell arrows?
Yeah, I want to sell.
Just sell them. We'll say for the sake of brevity, that one's real easy. Just sell
Okay.
them.
How much can I sell?
Oh, and
You sell them for
sorry.
base price unless you're trying to Unless you're trying to haggle.
No, I'm not trying to haggle. I just want
Okay. Tika, you were saying?
Where can I get the? Sorry,
the
I'm
gold.
fucking around.
It's okay. It's
Where
alright.
can I get just like a scarf?
A scarf.
I want to
You
hide
can-
my horns.
Yeah, you can just get them at any place, depending on
How much would it cost?
how nice you want it.
I don't know. I want it to look nice with my Ankh pin.
With your Ankh pin.
I want to
Okay.
pin my scarf with my Ankh pin.
Oh, okay. You can probably get a decent scarf for like 4 silver.
Okay, well, I'll get a decent scarf for 4 silver, and it's gonna be like purple.
All right. See,
Can I find a potion seller?
Potion seller.
just like an only potion seller, or like
A magic seller, I guess, would work too in the gold district,
in the gold district, boy.
where I can get a discount.
Okay. Sure. In the gold district, you get where? What? Okay, there's a silver meadow, copper quarter. Where's the gold district? Okay. You find that a lot of people, you can find a potion seller pretty easily just in the like area, just in like the marketplace. There's a lot of people selling a lot of nice things here.
Okay, I want to go up to the potions.
All right. Says what?
I'm looking for some potions.
What kind?
First, do you sell any that let me breathe underwater?
Yeah.
How much? I'm with the Ankh.
For you? 125.
How long does it last?
8 hours.
Okay. I'll come back.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my friends. Okay, Tika, you and I can get water breathing potions in the gold district for 125 gold.
Ouch!
So we should do the other mission first.
Yeah, other mission first. Shit.
Are you?
How
are
do
you
we? How
okay
do we?
with
Okay.
killing no?
How do we
Do
know
we-
that we need? How do we know that we even need to breathe underwater?
We're exploring the deep lake.
Well, maybe the people, whenever we go there, they'll give us something to breathe underwater.
That's true.
It just says explore. We can explore around the lake.
Yeah.
Is there any more information on the thing besides lake?
Says explore the deep lake.
Okay.
Please trying to explore the deep sea caverns. Can provide water breathing potions or water breathing spells.
Okay.
But must
So we-
traverse the dangerous depths of Platinum Lake, which are currently unknown.
I fuck with this.
So, underwater first or Knolls first? Or experimental subjects first?
Yeah, which one's closer?
Haley Kindheart's note says at my tower, which you guys know is in the city.
Okay, well, let's just do that one then.
Can we rest first?
Yeah, let's take a short rest. Let's sit down for an hour.
Okay. So,
Lovely.
uh,
That's fun to get some things back here.
all right. So you guys are eating or chilling, I guess. Roasted.
Oh, I guess we short rested at lunch.
Roasted peanuts, whatever you guys want to eat in the city.
Lovely. Okay, well,
TK and Renvari
Well,
got some
expect
free
like that.
roasted peanuts from a kind seller.
Woo!
Woo.
Melchior,
I really like this whole Ankh thing. We're doing great.
I know, we're super talented.
you have to
I
pay
got a
two.
discount from the fucking what are they called? Backdoor bandits. And they're like, remember me and put in a good word. So yeah, I think we made a good
Ooh.
decision.
Yeah, we can blackmail other people.
Perfect. I like the way you think.
You guys in the right guild? One, you, Melchior, unfortunately had to pay a copper for the roasted peanuts.
Oh.
Damn it.
Alexis
I'll just-
is sad. Play Despacito.
So,
Okay, so Melchior, do you want to do the tower?
It's up to you. Whatever you all have. I don't know what you're doing today. Up to you.
What time is it?
By now it's probably about 3 p.m. The sun, wherever it may be coming from, the sunlight that there is no sun. The sunlight illuminates the top of the whatever cavernous
Mhm.
monstrosity you guys are in. This light, and but it's kind of like the afternoon glow.
Well, here, why don't we go knock on her door? We can go
Okay.
knock and see what's going on, and then maybe we can, depending on what to do, we can maybe come back later or whatever she
Sounds good to
wants to
me.
do.
Tika?
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys travel through the Gold District. You guys are eventually easily directed to Haley Kindheart's tower, which you guys find out is the big towering what like crystal structure that you saw
Ooh.
in the Platinum Circle. Um, you guys wave your paper at the guards into the Platinum Circle, and you guys are pretty much entered in. As you
Ooh.
guys come closer towards this like tall, what appears to be crystal tower, you can see that it's nice and blue. As you approach it, you can feel like a sense of misty cold coming to you guys, and you guys realize that the tower is not crystal at all. It looks to be ice. Um,
Ooh.
but
That's terrifying.
but weirdly, the ice is solid. It doesn't look like any part of the ice is melting, and it just feels cold as you guys are stepping up towards it.
That's
And you notice that it's not clear; you can't see through it. But it is a very tall spire, very intricate things carved into the ice decorations.
I'm gonna pull my cloak around me and knock on the door.
As you knock on uh, the door opens, um, and you see what appears to be a cat person.
If your MMO doesn't have cat people, it's shit. Good job, Carl.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, hello. I'm looking for. I received a notice helping with some ritual spells. I don't know exactly
Ah,
who I need to talk
yes.
to.
You are here to help the mistress, yes.
Yes,
Lovely.
that is correct.
Ah, yes. Ari will tell the mistress that you are here.
Thank you, Ari.
Ah, yes. Ari is very faithful servant. And he yells, he
Did
says,
anybody else freeze?
Nope, I'm
No.
here.
Or just
and,
Carl?
So
not
I have
again!
Spectrum as well. I think it's Carl's computer.
Oh, fuck.
He has a desktop though. Why would it be his computer?
I think. Well, see, here's the thing. It's always his computer. It's never the internet's problem. It's always his.
That's
Alright.
true.
That's what he tells me all the time.
Alright.
It's never.
It's never mine. No.